Controversial launch of 9 rockets. The state media says medium and long-range missiles were fired, which it said have special capabilities. The report said torpedoes capable of hitting enemy submarines were also tested. This comes as the French energy giant Total declared it's too politically risky to invest in Iran. Well, the U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice is in Georgia. She warned Iran that the U.S. would protect its allies against Iranian aggression.
We will defend American interests and defend the interest of our allies. We've done that both by, I think you know that in the Gulf area, the United States has enhanced its security capacity, its security presence, and we are working closely with all of our allies to make certain that they are capable of defending themselves. And we take very, very strongly our obligation to help our allies defend themselves, and no one should be confused about that.
There, let's get more on the context of this latest test from the Iranians. I spoke to John Line. He's in Tehran for us, and to Wura Davis in Jerusalem. First, John explained that these latest tests were most certainly pre-planned by Iran.
This test looks like a nighttime missile firing. Iran saying it's fired medium and long-range missiles, but a focus today on more on the naval manoeuvres, things like surface-to-surface missiles, and also this torpedo, they say, can attack enemy submarines, and of course we know that Israel has submarines, so I guess that's the message. I think these were pre-planned exercises, and clearly Iran is in absolutely no mood to compromise on them or to call them off just because of yesterday's loud international criticism of the missile test.
Any reaction in Israel so far?
Not officially yet, but as John says there, these appear to be pre-planned exercises. Israel has had well-publicised exercises as well, which could be perceived by Iran as a threat. But Israel is in some ways trying to play this thing down. Israel, of course, prefers an international response, a UN-mediated response to the problem of Iran acquiring nuclear power and perhaps nuclear weapons. Israel certainly said yesterday, after the previous tests, that this was a provocative move by Iran. And while the latest tests won't be seen in Israel as easing tensions between the two countries, it doesn't necessarily mean, of course, that they are any closer to war.
They must be heartened, though, there were by these comments by Condoleezza Rice saying that America would, of course, come to Israel's aid.
But that has always been America's stance, that it will defend the interests of its allies, particularly of Israel. Although Israel has said that if there fails to be an international response to what it sees as an Iranian threat, then Israel, of course, is prepared to take unilateral action against Iran. Israel has said the bottom line is that it will not allow Iran to develop and acquire nuclear weapons. But Israel is hoping all along that there will be an international response.